lot of benefits to reskilling for both the employer and the employee. So for the employer, the benefits are keeping your current employees up to date on the skills needed to service your customers and do their job. It boosts morale. So employees feel competent, they feel excited to come to work and be more productive. And finally, it's going to increase retention. So lower that turnover that a lot of employers are facing right now with the Great Resignation. So keeping employees on the job longer. There's three different ways that employers are upskilling and reskilling their workforce. The first one is company-led training. So maybe a conference call, webinar, or conference in person. The second one, and the second most common, is the third-party training that we talked about. So maybe having an outside vendor come in or an outside vendor do a webinar or an online training. And the last is usually the most inexpensive and is just employee training. So having them buddy up with another employee to get the on-the-job training that they need. So let's say having a person who doesn't have forklift experience shadow someone who does have forklift experience. You need to start with trust. Employees that you trust. If you're going to be investing additional time in their training, are they the right culture fit for you? Can you trust them to complete jobs that you assign to them? Do they come to work on time every day? Are they reliable, or do they call out a lot? So you're going to want to make sure that those employees are the ones that are going to stick around. Employers right now are short-staffed. Managers are being asked to do a lot more than they had before the pandemic. So they may be doing 1 or 2 or even 3 jobs. And so they're pressed for time, and they don't have a lot of time to invest in that upskilling. So their employees may leave because they want a better job. They want the responsibilities and the additional tasks, but the managers don't have the time. What I would say to those companies that are struggling with that is to utilize maybe a third party to do training. And that's what some employers are doing. The majority of employers are doing the training themselves, but if it's time that you're lacking, investing in those employees, looking outside your organization for a company that can do that training and that upskilling can help you with that.